Thursday night. Average seas building to 3 to 5 feet tonight, continuing Thursday.
Welcome to the Wells High School and the Richard Bronco Memorial Gymnasium. As tonight, the Wells Warriors will be taking on the undefeated Noble Knights. Hello again, everyone. I'm Bob Gould, along my color analyst, Ron Lemoyne. And we got what should prove to be a very important contest for the Wells Warriors, as the Warriors come into this contest with a record of 3-4. They're currently ranked 14th in the Western Maine Class B conference, and they're playing a team that's 5-0 and undefeated in the conference and ranked 3rd presently. And a win tonight by the Wells Warriors would vault the Warriors into a very good position, let's say, Ron, for the second half and put them into the playoff picture. The Warriors come into tonight's contest. It's not the same for the Noble Knights, though. The Noble Knights, it's not quite the same thing. They're coming in, and it's 5-0. What's it mean to them, Ronnie?
Well, Bob, it means a lot to Noble. Noble have not won here in Wells in 3 years. And if they can come in here tonight and beat the defending state champion, Wells Warriors, this is going to mean a lot for the rest of their season. It's going to be a big confidence builder if they can come in here and win.
Okay.
It should end any doubts in their minds of how good they really are if they can come in here tonight and beat Wells.
That's right. Okay, as you may have seen down the floor, there was a spanning the floor. We got a little bit of a delay here. We got about 2:39 before the opening buzzer. We down to replace and putting a new net in. Seems like the Wells players were out there taking our practices, and they literally shot the bottom right out of the net, Ron.
Yeah, it's either that or Holly Johnson went over with a pair of scissors and cut them down.
He wants a little bit of practice. Okay, keys for the ball game tonight. The Wells Warriors. Of course, when you think of the Wells Warriors, you got to think of their big man, 6'4", 220-pound senior center, Jim Cry, the quarterback on the football team, and you can pretty much call him the quarterback on the basketball team. He's their big man. He's the leading scorer on the team, the leading rebounder. He presently is second leading scorer in this conference, of the New York League Conference, and he's one of the key ball players. But perhaps the key for tonight's contest may be in the rebounding, as in the last contest, they were, when they played Noble, at Noble, in a game they lost 59-44, they were beaten on their defensive boards. Keith Pouliot pretty much owned the offensive boards, and they were getting 2 and 3 shots at the basket. If they're to be successful tonight, I personally feel that they're going to have to contain Wells or contain Noble on those boards. They're going to have to allow them 1 shot, and they're going to have to get some help underneath from Art Villator, a ball player who now has moved up in the scoring, doing his job offensively, and they're going to need a big defensive effort from him tonight, and that's along with Dave Herron also. What about keys for the Noble? What will Noble, you feel, trying to do? You talked to the coach before the game, Ron.
Noble's going to come in here, and they're going to do nothing no different than they've done all season. They're going to get the ball to their big man, Keith Pouliot. Keith Pouliot is probably the best big man in the state. He's 6'5". He's got springs in his legs. He can do it inside, outside, good ball handler. He can do it all, Bob. He's a leading scorer in the Southern York League, and he's just tough to stop. And he ain't alone. Any team that's undefeated's got a few good ball players. Johnny Crowther, their little backcourt. Talking about Holly Johnson before the game, he believes that this is the key. He believes the key is Johnny Crowther. If he can get the ball into Pouliot successfully and let Keith score his 20-25 points, then he will have done his job.
Well, there's no doubt about it. John Crowther in some of the games we've seen this year, he definitely is one of the top guards in the state. You mentioned it, Pouliot is one of the top big men, where they also have one of the top guards. And a man who's a little unsung on that Noble team, an unsung ball player, is the Mike Kenny boy. Mike Kenny's a 6'5" ball player, and he seems to, at the end of the night, he always scores his 15 points, and he does his job on the offensive and defensive boards. And he does it in the unspectacular fashion.
Exactly. Mike Kenny ain't a great athlete, but he does the job. He don't look that good doing it all the time, but he scores his points, he gets his rebounds. He's just a good ball player. A lot of teams, they key on Pouliot, they key on Crowther. They forget about Kenny. Before you know it, Kenny's got 20 points, 10 rebounds, and that's the ball game.
We mentioned this. Another thing about this Noble team, in the first game in which they played, they had a starting guard who tonight won't be starting, and that's Doug Pillsbury. Doug Pillsbury has been moved to the six-man role. He's a good guy coming off the bench, but they brought in a little more offense, and Chris Allen's moved up from the JVs, whereas he was doing a spectacular job, and he now is starting, and in his last ball game, I believe he had 13 points, and was a very key and instrumental in their last win.
Chris Allen brings in a little more outside shooting ball. Coach Johnson has not, if one thing he hasn't been happy with is their offense. Defensively, they're leading the league. Offensively, he feels they should be scoring more. And by bringing up Chris Allen, that may add that little spark and get him a few more outside jump shots.
Okay, we're sorry for the delay. They seem to be having a little trouble putting that net up there, but hope you'll bear with us, and we should be underway here pretty soon. We'll try to give you some information and keep you going. I will be sure that there's a lot of fans out there be interested in this contest, because especially if Wells comes on top, it should be a big game. We also want to mention the JV contest that was just completed just minutes before, and Noble came out on top in that. Kind of an opposite score turnaround from the first time they played. First time they played, the JVs from Wells beat Noble 62-41, and evidently the JV Noble team has come on. And the Wells team had a rough night tonight, because JV Noble team came out on top 58-41. As they played an excellent ball game. It was close during the first half, and in the second half, Noble just came on and started hitting the shots. And perhaps we may be looking for a little bit of a change in the scores in the JV, the varsity contest tonight, Ron.
Yeah, I'm sure Wells would be happy with a little change around from last time. Last time out, Noble beat them handily up at Noble, and Wells is just looking for a little different outcome tonight.
Well, that last contest, it was close at halftime. It was only, I believe it was 32-27. It was 7-point lead at halftime. It was a pretty close ball game.
Experience took over in that game, Bob. Noble is a veteran ball club.
That's right, this year as opposed to the past 2 years.
Exactly, exactly.
See the boys warming up now. We got the net in place. We're going to break it in. We're going to mention some of the other contests that are going on tonight. We have Freiburg playing at Old Orchard Beach. And we've seen the Freiburg Ball Club play York last Friday night. Excellent ball club. We were very impressed with their big man and their... actually, they've got 5 good ball players that are out there. The Carrick, Cody were excellent on the wings, and Manariti. Excellent ball team. Very impressed with it.
Very good ball club. If anybody can challenge Noble, it is Freiburg.
Yeah, I believe you're right. Along with this Wells team, if they're coming as we believe they are in the first half, as they've been coming along in this first half of the season, tonight is a big test for them.
Definitely.
They have, during the first half of the season, they played the big teams away. They lost to Noble away first game of the season. You mentioned they were the inexperienced team. The score wasn't perhaps indicative of the team. They played Kennebunk away, lost by 7 points, a game in which could have gone either way, really. Giles put 3 down from downtown at the end of the game, and that was just one of those nights when Kennebunk came away on top down at home. But then in the latest contest, a game in which they played Saturday night, they played Freiburg in Freiburg, and they lost by 3 points. And we mentioned what we thought of that Freiburg team, and that was the night right after the York team played them. And they went in, and they very easily could have come away with a win there. So I got to feel that Wells is improving every game.
Exactly. Wells have come up short many times. In every season, Bob, a team looks for that one big win to set them off. And this could be it tonight. If Wells can pull the upset over Noble, it may be just enough to propel them into the playoffs and for the rest of the season to really go.
All right. I've seen some players, I mentioned this a game or two ago, that what I've started to see is the efforts by one or two ball players coming out and being more and more consistent. In the first game, Jim Cry was out there, and it was pretty much Jim Cry's show. Then we've seen Wayne Brown coming on, having a good game or two. And then Todd Buckland started to play, have a good game. And then Villator. Villator has been the man the last 3 or 4 contests. He's taken a lot of pressure off Jim Cry, and that he's done a lot of the outside shooting, helped on the defensive and offensive boards. That's a big key for, I think, for Art Villator. He's a very good rebounder. He's tall and lanky, and he has the ability to get in on the rebounds and get that offensive boards. And I'll tell you, that makes a lot of difference, takes a lot of pressure off big Jim Cry.
Jim needs some help, definitely, and Art can do it.
Okay, we're just about ready for starting lineups here now. Thank you for patience and with us.
Welcome to basketball at Wells High School. Our guests tonight are the Knights from Noble High School.
Noble High School, I believe, will be introduced first. Ron, I think you can give us the starting lineup.
WNEC Channel 12 Cable Vision, who will be taking the game for show on TV next Wednesday night, January 18th at 7:30.
Okay. The announcement that you'll all know, I think you'll be watching it. Nope. Joining us. Well, should be an interesting. I'll tell you, we've got a packed house here, Ron, tonight. The first contest we've seen packed house for this season. Last year, this was commonplace.
Will be on Tuesday, January 17th.
It's packed. There's not many empty seats, Bob.
And I'll tell you, people will see this game Wednesday night. That following Friday night, we have an excellent contest that we will be attending and putting on. Kennebunk and Wells. Always a big one.
Looking forward to it.
Always a big contest, big arch rivals, and it should be a lot of fun.
First of all, for the visiting.
Okay, the starting lineups for Noble.
I want to a 6'5" senior, number 20, Keith Pouliot.
At one forward, 6'5" senior, the big man, Keith Pouliot.
At the other forward, a 6'4" senior, tri-captain number 25, Mike Kenny.
Okay, there's the kid we mentioned. It could be a big key. Mike Kenny, he's a 6'4" senior.
At center, a 6'4" junior, number 54, Chuck Hayden.
Chuck Hayden wears number 54. He's a 6'4" junior. He'll be playing center tonight.
At one guard, 5'9" junior, tri-captain number 34, John Crowther.
There he is, the little man. Johnny Crowther can do it all. You're going to like him. 5'9" junior.
A 5'9" sophomore, number 35, Chris Allen.
His running mate will be 5'9" sophomore Chris Allen.
The Knights are coached by
Coach for Noble, Harley Johnson.
by Faye Morrow.
Assistant coach, Faye Morrow.
The Wells High Warriors.
All right, we're ready for the introduction to the Wells Warriors.
Number 25, Dave Heron.
Okay, number 25. That's Dave Heron, 6'3" junior, playing forward.
The other forward, a 6'2".
At the other forward,
21.
6'2" junior, Art Villator, number 21. Inside, outside, good all-around ball player. He's coming on every game.
Co-captain number 23.
Here's the big man for the Warriors, number 23, Jim Cry, 6'4" senior, at the center position.
One guard, a 5'10" senior, number 22, Todd.
At one guard, number 22, Todd Buckland, 5'10" guard, senior.
And at the other guard, a 5'10" senior, co-captain number.
And the other guard, number 11, Wayne Brown, 5'11" senior.
The Warriors are coached by Andy Dufour, assisted by.
And their coach, Andy Dufour.
Now, please stand for the playing of our national.
And we're going to have our national anthem. we're just about ready for the tap-off of tonight's contest. We'd like to give you the referees out of the center court now. We have Dick Boulay, along with his mate, Dave O'Brien. Two of the referees that we've seen a couple times this year, and two excellent referees. We had a couple of the good ones there for the big contest, Ron.
And it's going to be a big one, Bob. This crowd is really into it. They come here, they pack the place, they're looking forward to a big game.
Well, we may be shaking around a little bit, but...
we may not hear ourselves all the time, but
no,
we'll get it across.
Okay. Jumping center, Keith Pullier, number 20 against Jim Cry, 23. They both can get up there. Okay, Wells gets the tap off. Wayne Brown comes down to Todd Buckland. Back out to Brown, he's alone to the top. Off the front of the rim, no good though, and Pullier brings it down. He comes all the way down, dribbles all the way down himself. Gets it back out to the guard there. It's Chris Allen. Allen over to Crother. We got it traveling. First turnover there for Noble Knights.
But first possession, Bob, you saw what Keith Pullier did. He pulled down the rebound, brought it down himself.
Okay. We got Cry in the corner there. He can shoot from there. Off the front of the rim, though, no good. Pullier, and then we got a foul call there. That foul's reaching in, and that foul's on Wayne Brown, number 11. That's the first foul for the Wells Warriors. Allen appears to be the playmaker. Coming to the contest, he brings the ball down. This is Pullier over on the side. Pullier to Carruthers. He's looking for the shot, but he's on Buckland's got it. Allen outside, not afraid to shoot for two.
Well, that's what we said, Bob. That's what Harley Johnson, the coach, has been looking for. A little more outside shooting from that point guard.
Okay, so Noble goes up on top, 2-0. Early here in the first quarter. Wells patient, Villator in the corner. He's got to give him room. He doesn't hit. We've got another foul here, and that foul's on number 25, Dave Herron.
Well, this is what Wells doesn't want. They don't want to get into foul trouble. They're not that deep. Their bench isn't that powerful. They basically go with their starting five.
As we have to say, so does Noble.
Noble is in the exact same boat. They don't have that great a bench.
Okay, Crother back outside down, back into the corner of the Crother. Allen alone again, Foot. Up top on the rim, no good. Rebound inside the end. We got a jump ball. There's two muscle men here for both teams, Chuck Hayden and Dave Herron.
Getting back to that foul situation, Bob, basically we're going to see 10 ball players tonight. We're not going to see much substitution.
And that ball is out of bounds. Hot Villator knocks it off Chris Allen, and Warriors be coming down trying to tie the score. 6:39 to go, 2-0 here. How much scoring thus far? Wells had 3 opportunities from the outside. We simply haven't been able to make the shot. A little tight thus far.
It'll take them a few minutes to open up. Both teams look a little tight.
Okay, Cry out on top. Buckland. He's fouled. Chris Allen. So Noble gets there for his foul. Okay, inbounds, Villator, inside to Cry, 4-2. Jim Cry.
That's exactly what they want to do. Get inside.
Nice pass by Villator. Cry got the inside position. Okay, Wells putting on a bit of a trap zone here. Pullier outside, 4-2. Noble goes back up on by 2. Bit of a trap press here. We're going to have to watch the 10-second line. Wayne Brown dribbles over, though. Down to Cry. Back out to Todd Buckland. Inside to Cry. Turn around. 4-2. Yes.
Nice move, Jim Cry. He cut across that lane. They hit him perfectly, and he put it in.
Jim Cry, he's got the moves. He ties it up. 4-4. 5:36 to go here in the first quarter. Crother dribbles through. All the way.
Oh, what a play. Johnny Croker, Bob. Excellent play.
Dribble around 2 men. Right in. Wayne Brown coming the other way. Nice pass to Cry. All right.
They got it going now, Bob. Both teams starting to run and gun.
All right, we got a timeout here early. That's a bit of a surprise. 5:13 to go, 6-6. Tie score. A bit of surprise here because of the using a timeout this early in the contest. Holly Johnson doesn't like something, and he's going to put a halt to it right now, he hopes.
He's not happy with his full court press, Bob. They're getting through it very easily. He may change a little, nothing dramatic, but he may make a small move.
He just might say, tell him what Wells is doing to break it.
Exactly.
The first time they played, Wells had some trouble with that press, but thus far tonight they've had no trouble at all.
Coach Johnson said he will go with that full court press as long as Wells cannot handle it. If Wells can find a way to handle that press, Noble will back off.
Okay, we mentioned 6 of 6. Jim Cry, all 6 points thus far. Okay, Wells comes out in a bit of a full court. Now they fall back as they get the ball in bounds. Just a show. Chris Allen in the pool yard. He shoots from outside. Too long though, and it's up off the backboard. That'll be Wells' ball going the other way. Okay, Dave Herron in the Billitsor over to Todd Buckland. A little bit of a press there, almost stolen, but nice. Good hands there by Wayne Brown. In the corner to Buckland. Inside of Dave Herron for 2. Nice pass by Todd Buckland.
Excellent play, Bob.
Wells goes up on top. 4:42 to go. Then there's a turnover. Ahead to Brown. Goaltending. Yes. We have a goaltending there.
Cannot touch that ball when it's in the cylinder, Bob, or you cannot pin the ball against the backboard.
I'll tell you something, Ron. We haven't played 4 minutes here in the first quarter, and the stands are already moving.
Hey, I like it.
This is exciting.
This is what we came to see.
Yes, sir.
Good, exciting ball game.
Okay, 4:31 to go. Wells up on top by 4. Thus far, finding the open man. And there's a tough foul right there. Art Billitsor with the body. As you mentioned, you can't afford to foul any foul trouble tonight by either of these teams. They're not that deep, and the players they have out there are the 5 best players they've got by far.
They have to go basically with their starters tonight.
Hayden inside to Kenny. Nice move there. We got a foul. I believe that foul will be on Dave Herron. Yes, sir, and that's Dave Herron, second foul.
Notice how Mike Kenny just wiggled his way in there. That's what he can do. And before you know it, he's got 20 points on the night.
Kenny's very good on the baseline.
He runs that baseline continuously.
Okay, he makes the first one. Cuts the lead to 3.
Just for an example, Bob, the last time these two teams played, Mike Kenny was high scorer for Noble. He scored 18.
Okay, and he makes them both. Wells up by 2, trying to put it back up to 4. Wayne Brown, making sure of his pass. In the corner to Herron. It's blocked. In trouble there in the corner. What do we got? Okay, out of bounds on pool yacht. Wells maintains possession.
Keith put them long arms up, Bob, and it's so hard to throw them over.
That's what they're going to be careful of, getting trapped in the corners. They got to spread out the zone. Find the seams and spread it out. They've got the outside shooters. They got to look for the open shot. Billitsor in the corner, inside to Cry. 4-2. And Jim Cry is doing a job on Mike Kenny right now.
Wells is showing patience. They're not hurrying their
steal, almost a steal there by Art Billitsor.
They're waiting for that opening inside, Bob, and they're getting it.
Okay, Wells up by 4. 3:47 to go here, first quarter. Chris Allen brings the ball down nice and slow. To Crowther in the corner. Back out to Allen. Crowther in the corner. He's got room there, but he doesn't take it. Trying to get the ball inside. Drives. Puts it up. No good. Billitsor with a rebound. Not Billitsor. Brings it back down. Wells looking to build a lead to 6. Billitsor.
Oh, they had him inside, Bob. They had him.
And he gets it inside to Cry. And
a few seconds earlier, they had him.
That's right. That's what Jim's telling him right now. He says, I get that position. Get that ball to me.
Big Jim wants it. You give it to him.
Okay. Chris Allen sits down. Doug Pillsbury comes into the contest. First substitution of the game. 3:20 to go. 4-point lead for the Wells Warriors.
They're trapping,
on top.
Wells is trapping.
They're doing a good job thus far. They're upsetting that offensive tempo a little bit. Crowther outside for 2. Get himself set on that shot. Heron over to Brown. It's stolen by Pillsbury. Comes the other way to Pouliot. Around the rim and in. Keith Pouliot.
Nice play, but he had it fall.
Ties the score here. Todd Buckland comes the other way. Nice move. 4-2.
Excellent play. Hey, Bob, the crowd loves it.
Wells up by 2. 2:28 to go here. First quarter. Wayne Brown and Todd Buckland doing the job thus far tonight. Oh, we got some travel and error. Yes, Doug Pillsbury.
Dragged his pivot foot.
And we have another substitution for Noble. And that substitution is number 42, Tom Eldridge. Tom Eldridge is 6'5", forward, junior. They got some height on the bench also, Ron.
Noble they don't have bad size. They do well.
Inside a cry, but it's stolen away there by Mike Kenny. Pillsbury, nice bounce pass, and he's fouled. And you saw it. He wanted to jam it home, and
you could see it coming, Bob. He just missed. Jumped a little too early.
Buckland in the corner to Heron. Out to Buckland. Wells slows the ball down. Inside a cry, but he's fouled. And that foul's on Keith Pouliot. Keith Pouliot's first foul.
They continue to try to get the ball into Jim Fry.
They're going to be careful they don't force it. The last couple times, Ron, they seem to have tried to force the ball inside too much. They've got to be patient.
What they haven't done, Bob, is shoot from the outside. They may have to do that before this night's over. Get a few outside jumpers.
And they've got the outside shooters, just like that shot right there. Inside a cry, though. Off the back board, no good. Stolen away by Bellator. Nice move to the basket. Doesn't get it to go, but Cry's there. 4-2, and he's fouled. Yes. Nice steal. You got to give the credit on that play to Art Bellator. He makes a beautiful steal on the pass there.
Made a nice steal. He got the shot off. He missed, but big Jim Cry was there again.
They had the positioning. Jim Cry goes to the line. Try to make it 3. Off the back. No good. Crowther comes down with a rebound. Crowther all the way to the basket. No good. Kenny on the baseline goes up. 4-2. What do we have? We have a foul. And that foul's on Wayne Brown. Over the back. That's the second foul on Wayne Brown.
Yeah, what happened that time, Bob, is Mike Kenny got stuck underneath the backboard. As he backed off to get the shot up, he drew the foul.
Okay, and Noble, a lot of substitutions tonight as Ken Lockhart now comes into the contest. He comes in for Tom Eldridge. Kenny makes the front end, cuts the lead to 3. Minute 19 to go, first quarter. Wells up by 3. Thus far has been an excellent first quarter.
It's been everything we expected.
Plenty of action. No good on that one. But Pillsbury comes down, and we're going to have a jump ball here. Art Bellator and Doug Pillsbury. We got to give the tap on this one to Art Bellator.
He should get it.
He does. Okay, minute 15. Wells up by 3. Wells taking their time. They've got the shooters. There's no reason to force it. Make good passes. Todd Buckland drives the lane. Brown rim, no good. Cry with the rebound. 4-2, and he's fouled. And that foul's on Keith Pouliot. He's not too pleased at all.
Well, that's 2 big ones now. 2 big fouls on Keith Pouliot. He's not too happy, Keith Pouliot.
And the games that we've seen Keith Pouliot, the first time these 2 teams played, Keith Pouliot got in early foul trouble. He has 3 fouls in the first half. And in that ball game, he wasn't very pleased.
When Keith gets into foul trouble early, what it will do, it won't stop him offensively, but it will stop him defensively, Bob, because he just won't be able to take that chance with his block shots.
Jim Cry becomes that much more powerful. Jim Cry makes the 3-point
Well, Jim Cry's had one heck of a first quarter, Bob.
Okay, 19-13, 48 seconds to go, and there's a steal by Dave Herron. Crowther gets it back, and now we got a 3-on-3. Pouliot makes a nice move to the middle, and beautiful shot there by Keith Pouliot. He's got the moves. 6'5", good moves. Rick Vancourt now into the game. Pry ahead to Herron. He's alone underneath by 2. Jim Pry looking for the open man. Pouliot comes the other way. Kenny makes a move, and he's traveling. And they've got, right now, I think they got the Noble. They've got Noble shook up. And they're going to call a timeout right here, and I believe they're going to set up something for that last shot, because they got 16 seconds to go here in the first quarter, and they got a 6-point lead. And they'd like nothing better to walk out of this first quarter with an 8-point lead, I'll tell you, Ron.
8-point lead. They'd be happy. Noble? Actually, what Noble would like right now is a steal and get put 2 up on the board.
Okay, Jim Cry, 13 points first quarter. That's a ball game for a lot of people.
Amazing. The kid's done it all tonight.
Jim Cry was ready to play. Jim Cry looks like the ball player that we see last year, and hey, he's done it all year this year too. It's not taking anything away from him, but he looks like he's in the form of that championship form of a year ago. He's up for this contest, as is all this team.
Coach Johnson of Noble said, if one man can stop Keith Pouliot, it's going to be Jim Cry. Well, Jim Cry hasn't stopped him completely, but nobody has stopped Jim Cry.
No, that's right. That's a good point, Ron. That's a good point. Right now, Jim Cry is the man.
He's the man right now.
That's right. Okay, 14 seconds. We'll see what they're going to do here. I'm sure they'll try to get the third foul on Pouliot. That's what they'll be looking to do. Patience, cut it down to 6. Buckland, gonna have to put it up.
He's got it, he's got it.
Double dribble.
He had the shot, Bob.
He wanted to put it inside, but it's simply...
They're gonna have to take that shot. Yeah. That will open up.
And I'll tell you, they can hit him, Ron. I've seen him this year. They can hit him. Pouliot from half court. It's the beam. It's no good. So, first quarter score, 21-15. Wells out on top. They played one heck of a first quarter here.
Well, it's been the Jim Cry show.
We're going to have a couple of stats for you here. I believe Jim ended up with 13. We just counted them up. We'll have to take a look on the other side of the ledger. Okay, and for the Noble Knights, Keith Pouliot has 6 points. John Carruthers 4. Kenny with 3 and Allen with 2. They pretty much shut down Keith in a sense. I mean, well, 6 points is pretty good. You average out over 4 periods. I suppose that's 20 points a game.
6 points is not bad at all, Bob. Just
no,
when you look over on the other side, and you see Jim Cry with all them 13 up there, it's amazing.
Okay, on the other side, Dave Herron, 4 points, 4 big points for the big man, because Dave Herron averages practically 5 points a game, and if he's got 4 in the first quarter, he's doing his job. The man who hasn't scored in the first quarter, Art Villator. Watch for him in the next quarter.
Could be a key.
Art Villator can shoot from the outside. He can open up Jim Cry inside. Okay, we're ready for second half action here. Second quarter action, excuse me. Cry gets the tap. Vancourt. Vancourt over to Villator, back outside Vancourt.
You notice now Noble sagging in. They're right in the paint.
Vancourt outside. Nothing on that shot. We get a jump ball. I think Pouliot's just a little bit frustrated now. He's trying a little bit too hard. And for all you athletes or ex-athletes out there, sometimes you can try a little bit too hard. You just can't get the mind working with the body.
He's having a hard time right now on the defensive end, but it'll come.
Oh, yeah, he's too good a ball player. I mean, I don't mean to say he's not doing a good job, okay, but we've seen a couple of signs out there that he's maybe trying just a little bit too hard.
He's got to settle down a little bit.
That's it.
He'll be all set.
Oh, no question about it. Okay, we got a jump ball there. Pair of 25s out there. Keith Pouliot and Dave Herron. Keith Pouliot. Okay, Dave Herron with the tap. To Villator. Dave Herron. Excellent job here in the first quarter. Villator, good move to the basket. He stepped on the line, though. We're going the other way. Noble's first possession here, the second quarter. 7:30 to go, 30 seconds gone.
There's that half-court trap, Bob. No problem for Noble.
Crowther dribbles, puts it up. Nothing there, though. It's tapped out by... Okay, Vancourt ahead to Herron. Okay, good hustle there by Rick Vancourt. Thus far, I think what we've seen is maybe Wells wants just a little bit more here thus far in this contest.
Up to now, yes.
Just a little more fight into it. Villator alone in the corner. He can take that shot, but he's not. Being patient. This time he does, though. Around the rim, no good. Heron with the rebound, and he's fouled. Dave Heron.
He went over everybody that time.
I'll tell you. Thus far in this contest, Dave is showing me something.
He's got the size, Bob. He can throw his weight around. He can get some rebounds.
But Dave's getting up there tonight. Something I haven't seen Dave maybe do all year long. He's had to wait. Like you said, he boxed up that middle, and he's a good man to have in there, okay? As Chuck Hayden is on the other side. They take up a lot of room. But Dave seems to be pretty fired up tonight. He's getting up there, and he's getting into the action. Okay, the first one's no good. Follow-throughs on that one, though, and that's good. Good follow-through by David. Wells up by 7. Pillsbury brings it up.
Oh,
We got a backcourt.
there it is.
You got it by Vancourt. Tried to go around him, and he went into the backcourt to do it.
Everybody knows that's a no-no. Once you get over that half-court line, you cannot go back over.
Okay, Wells showing a lot of patience here on offense. Haven't thrown the ball away much. That's the big key for them tonight. Patience to take a good shot. There's a good one. 4-2. Yes, sir. Rick Vancourt.
Nice little move.
That's what Rick can do. Rick is instant offense.
Made a fake to his right and cut the seams right up the middle. Had the open shot.
He's very good at driving to the basket. Golda. Ahead to Pouliot. Got it by Fry and Villator. Pillsbury comes the other way. Looking for Kenny inside. Gets it to Crowther on the outside. Crowther drives. Pillsbury alone outside. No good. Rebound by Buckland. Wells comes the other way. 9-point lead for the Wells Warriors. 5:55 to go. First half. Villator inside to Cry. And he's fouled by Keith Pouliot. And that's Keith Pouliot's third foul.
I believe that's 3. If so, they're in trouble.
Keith Pouliot, third foul, 5:48 to go in the second quarter. What does Holly Johnson do here?
Big decision, Bob. Big decision. He almost has to take him out.
He has to take him out, but he's got a 9-point lead against him. It seems like it can only build. Who's going to stop Cry right now?
Apparently right now, nobody.
Okay, we got a timeout. Second timeout of the half here for Noble Knights.
Okay, Bob, they did take Keith out.
His replacement, number 42, that's Tom Eldridge. Tom Eldridge Jr., as we mentioned, 6'5". He's got the height that Pouliot does. He won't be lacking in the height, but lacking a lot of experience and skill.
Yeah. Now it gets to the point for Noble where now they just want to hang in there. They don't want to let this Wells lead build 15, 16 points, which is very possible now. And
what does Andy Dufort tell him on the other side? Build it. Build it while he's out there.
Build it.
Patience.
Don't force it inside.
That's right.
Play your offense.
That's right.
Same way that you've played it up to now. Don't mess with success, Bob.
That's right. Then Jim Cry, be careful. You stay out of the foul situation. Right. You and Art Villator and Heron stay out of foul situations. If you have to give up one, it's 2 points. We can get it coming back down the other end. We've got the advantage on the offense. Okay, Jim Cry going to the line. 4-2. 24-15. 5:48 to go here. First half. And the Wells fans are tickled pink right now.
They have good reason to be. They're up 9 over an undefeated Noble High School.
Jim, off the front of the rim, no good. Coach says you don't want to make them short. You always want to make your foul shots long, if anything. You got a lot more to work with than stay long. Okay, nevertheless, just had a timeout. We'll see Jim will follow through a little bit better on this one. Looking for a 10-point lead here, the Wells Warriors. There he goes. Okay. Jim Cry, excellent foul shooter. Shooting 66% on the year. Okay. Noble needs a basket, Ron. 15 points. With 2.5 minutes gone here, and they really haven't put a point on the board.
I think you'll see Johnny Crowther take a lot more shots now from the outside without Keith in there. As well as this man, Mike Kenny.
Mike Kenny's going to have to come alive. And a steal there by Art Villator, but stolen back away by Crowther. Vancourt gets it ahead to Villator, though, and he's fouled. John Crowther. Wells is simply out-hustling the Noble Knights tonight.
They're all over the court.
2 fouls on John Crowther. Okay, no good, but rebound by Heron. It goes around the rim and in. Okay, Dave Heron.
They're doing nothing wrong, Bob. Nothing at all. Everything they're doing is going their way.
I'll tell you, right now, they look like the championship team of a year ago.
They're the team that looks like an undefeated team.
You're right. They're playing one heck of a ball game out there. Crowther in the corner. He's trapped. Got it by Buckland. Out to Allen. Back to Crowther. He drives to the boards. No traveling there. Kenny alone at the foul line.
Oh, he might have got away
threw
with
up a brick, though. Okay, nevertheless, Wells rebounds. 12-point lead, building to 14. That's Rick Vancourt out on top. Done an excellent job here. Coming to replace Wayne Brown. Good 6th man for the Wells Warriors. Todd Buckland. In the Villator. He's got the lane. And it's good. Well, you see what happened on that play right there. Was that Heron set himself a pick for Villator down the lane, and Villator took advantage of it.
They didn't have the big shot.
Crowther drives to the lane. Drives to the hoop, but he's blocked there by Jim Cry.
Wells, they got them quick hand.
Okay, 14-point lead for the Wells Warriors. 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Villator drives the lane again, and we got another foul, and that foul's on Chuck Hayden. A blocking foul. We see the Noble Knights are coming in with some substitution.
Well, I said earlier, Bob, that Noble would not substitute too much, but they have no choice right now.
Well, what they've had in there hasn't been working, so Holly's trying to get a combination going. We got some new faces in there for you. Marty Nyokes. I hope I've got that right.
Marty Nyokes.
Okay, Marty Nyokes, that's number 50. Out Villator. He makes the front end on the 1-and-1. Puts her in a bonus situation. And number 24 is in there. He's a 6-foot forward, senior, Ken Lockhart, for the Noble Knights. Second one doesn't go. Rebound by Kenny. 30-15. Crowther drives the lane, no good. Kenny with the rebound, 4-2. Okay, well, Noble scores the first 2 points here in the third quarter. It took him over 4 minutes to get on the board.
Amazing.
Villator ahead, he's got the room. And what do we got? Offensive foul, Art Villator. And that's a big foul. As Art Villator draws his 3rd foul in the contest. I wouldn't be surprised to see some substitution here.
Yeah,
or 2nd foul, excuse me.
That's 2, right?
Yes, they changed it on the board. I'm sorry, that would have been a very key foul. Villator's going to have to stay in control here. They can't afford to get themselves in foul trouble. Not with the lead that they have. 13-point lead for the Wells Warriors. Crowther forces in the corner. We got another foul on Villator.
Bob, that was a bad foul. It was so far away from the basket, it meant nothing. He knew he had 2. He knew he couldn't afford his 3rd, but he stuck his chest out, Bob.
Yeah, just be careful.
I think he's disappointed in himself more than anything else. He realizes what he did.
That's right. Okay, we're going to have a substitution right here. Wayne Brown. And what Wells will be doing is going to the 3 guards. Something they're pretty familiar with anyway. And they have the height advantage with Pouillard out of there, so there shouldn't be... Where they'll be lacking is on the... what do we have, a technical call here?
It must have been a technical.
He makes it.
I believe they're shooting a 1-and-1 first, Bob.
Okay. Big turnaround here. Could be a big turnaround. Villator, 3rd foul here in the first half. This gives Noble a chance to get themselves back in the contest. John Crowther makes all 3.
They have a chance, Bob, for a 5-point swing. This is what Wells did not want. They didn't want to give Noble life, but they just did.
Okay, we're going to see what they do here. 10-point lead for the Wells Warriors. Crowther in the corner. Drives to the basket. No good, but followed by Kenny. It's no good, and rebounded by Cry. Big rebound, Jim Cry. Wells needed to stop him there. Buckland in the corner to Vancourt. Cry with a rush. Oh! 4-2. Jim Cry. And that's what the Warriors needed. They needed to break that streak. As Noble had put up 5 straight points on the board. Wells builds the lead back to 12 points with 2.5 minutes to go. Crowther outside, no good. Big rebound in there by number 24, Keith Lockhart.
That's a nice play
back for 2. Falling away jumper.
Picked up on the weak side, and he was there for the rebound.
Big shot. In the corner to, back outside to Buckland, back in the corner to Vancourt. Looking for Cry inside. What do we got? We got a foul, and I believe that's on number 25. That's Mike Kenny. Mike Kenny, second foul. Mike Kenny can't afford another foul here in the first half.
Boy, no. Sure, one thing right now, Holly Johnson saying, Mike, be careful.
Right, but boy, does that open it up for Jim Cry. There's just nobody after Mike Kenny. Jim Cry, first one. Good follow through, good concentration at the line. That one doesn't go. We got a foul over the back. Number 22, Todd Buckland. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. 5-0, I'm sorry. Okay, 5-0's at the line. Okay, I'm sorry. Foul was on number 22, Todd Buckland. Todd's first foul of the quarter. Coming over the back, just being aggressive. That's number 50, Mike Noyokes at the line. Mike Noyokes looking for his first point of the contest. That's short. Rebound, Jim Cry. 2:16 to go here, first half. Wells up by 11. Wells looking to be patient here. Vancourt out to Brown.
They're going to wait, Bob. They're going to wait for that inside to open up. Time's on their side now. 2 minutes left, 11-point lead.
No reason
they're
to
going to wait.
Look for the good shot. Looking inside to Cry. Looking inside to Cry, the big man. Okay, be patient, taking their time. Got to make the good pass though. They don't want to lose the ball here.
They realize if they wait for the last few seconds, they know Noble can't score, and they'll go into the locker room with at least an 11-point lead, and I think they'll be happy with that ball.
You're going to have to be careful. Larry Duell here. He's almost stolen a couple balls. You have to be careful of that pass to Buckland on the side. 121, they're taking the air out of the ball is what they're doing. Showing a lot of patience here. That's what Wells has been successful thus far in this first half, is that they have shown a lot of patience.
Oh, they're pushing inside, Bob.
A lot of pushing
Brian
inside.
Kenny pushing inside. I'm surprised the refs haven't called nothing.
Hey, Buckland's done. We're just watching action like you are. Patience. Wayne Brown took a look at the shot. Over to Vancourt. Timeout. Wells Warriors. 39 seconds. They took the air out of the ball. They want the last shot of the contest. What they want is they want to make sure they cement or secure that 11-point lead that they have and hopefully build it to 13. And I'm sure Wells, the coach, will be very pleased to go into the halftime with a 13-point lead against the undefeated Noble Knights.
He's got to be. So far, he's had everything go his way. Coach Johnson, right now, he's got to get his troops together at halftime, Bob. And I think we're going to see a different Noble team come out in the second half.
I'm sure you're going to.
They're too good a ball club to continue to play like they have.
One big thing, you're going to have Keith Pouliot back in the second half, and we know what Keith Pouliot can do.
They know that to beat Wells, they're going to need Keith Pouliot.
Okay, 33-22, 39 seconds to go here, first half. Wells looking to take the last shot. We'll have to see who's going to take the shot. If they try to force the ball inside, or they may just very well let one of their outside shooters take it.
What they may do, Bob, is take an outside shot and take their chances on Jim Cry crashing the board.
That's right. Okay, Brown got around outside. Looking to wind the clock down here in the first half. Vancourt all alone over there in the corner. Okay, force to the outside. Good move there by Vancourt. Made the defense play honest. 14 seconds. Got to be going into their offense pretty soon here. Wayne Brown looking around inside there. Vancourt from outside. No good. Air ball. Mike Kenny, 4 seconds. 3. Counting down. No good. The Wells Warriors, big surprise here. They take a 33-22 halftime lead going into the first half.
Excellent half for Wells, Bob. They can't ask for any more. They've done it all. They've rebounded. They've gotten their inside game going. They've played excellent defense. And they've got no Wolves. Keith Pouliot in trouble, and that right now is the key to this game.
Keith Pouliot comes out in the third quarter. It's going to be interesting to see how he can play, because if he draws that fourth one early, they're in trouble.
Definitely.
Okay, you see the Wells cheerleaders, they're pretty tickled out there at half court. The fans are going to take a little break, and so are we. We're going to catch our breath, and we'll be back for the second half of this exciting contest. You make sure and stay tuned, because it's going to be a doozy, I'm sure. Okay, back at the Wells High School Gymnasium. Bit of an upset here in the making. 33-22, halftime score. Upset maybe only in the fact that the difference in the scoring, maybe not in the fact that how close it is, because we expected a close contest. But Wells, thus far this first half, we were talking during the halftime intermission, Ron, like you said, they can't and they haven't done anything wrong.
No, Wells has played almost a perfect game. Now, can they do it another half? It's going to be, I think you're going to see a different Noble team come out here, Bob. I think this game is going to tighten up before it's over. Like I said, Noble is just too good a ball club.
To get blown out by anybody.
To get blown out by anybody.
The whole key for them, though.
I just can't see it.
The whole key for them is not to try to get it back all at once, because if they do, then they're in trouble.
Right. Noble have to be patient. They have to get more of an inside game. They haven't had that inside game, whereas Wells, they've been inside all night.
That's right. They're going to try to draw the fouls on not Villator and try to get Cry in foul trouble. Over. Okay, Ron, I think you got the halftime stats?
Okay, yeah, we do. The halftime stats first for Noble. The big man has been Johnny Crotha with 7 points. Keith Pouliot with 6. Mike Kenny with 5. Chris Allen with 2. And Kenny Lockhart with 2 for a total of 22. And most of them points, Bob, like I said, have been from the outside. For the Wells Warriors, big Jim Cry, 17 points. He's done it all. That's all I can say. Art Villator with 3. Dave Herron with 7. Todd Buckland with 2. Wayne Brown 2. And Rick Vancourt with 2 for a total of 33 points.
Okay, couple of big keys. 1, Dave Herron, excellent first half, 7 points, better than his first season average, and he's just played one heck of a ball game. He has been the unsung ball player thus far tonight. And another key, a key that's something that we mentioned at the outset of the contest. The Warriors have contained the Noble Knights on their defensive boards. They've allowed him one shot, pretty much one shot throughout the night, and I think that has, you know, with the big men that Noble has, that's been a very important key for them.
This is what this is what Wells wanted to do. This is what they had planned to do. Try to box out on the boards. They've done it up to now. Can they continue it? I believe so, Bob. This is a good Wells team. This is a lot better team than their record shows.
Well, I've had this feeling, of course it's easy, I sound like a prophet here, a little late prophet maybe, but I've had this feeling all year long, as I believe the coach has, that it was just a matter of time of this team coming together, because they've shown all of us that have watched them throughout the year, they've shown us these spurts of, outstanding ball play.
It takes time, Bob. You got to remember, Wells lost such good ball players off last year's team, players that played all the time. These kids, they're good ball players, but they just didn't have the playing time. All they needed was game experience. They're showing what they got tonight, Bob. This is how they can play.
And I'll tell you what, if they come back and they can pull this contest out,
the way they played tonight, they could beat anybody. Or be ahead at halftime.
Second half, and they can pull themselves right back into it. They don't have to go out into the playoffs this year being a favorite. Maybe a little fun coming in and being the underdog for a change. But they have the talent to play with anybody.
Believe it or not, it's a lot easier to go in as an underdog. You don't have the pressure on you.
Okay, we're ready for the tap of the second half. Keith Pouliot back in there. And the one ball player that isn't in there, the Wells Warriors, Art Villator, is the start in the second half. Pouliot gets the tap. That's the first time we've seen that tonight. Pouliot refreshed and ready to go.
He might have got his mind together at halftime, Bob.
Okay, undefeated streak on the line for them. Okay, number 24, Ken Lockhart. Second big basket of this contest. Noble may have their mind made up that they're going to have to shoot from the outside. Noble comes out playing tough defense. Fry gets it over the corner. Back out to Brown. You can see the patience here. Vancourt outside. Brown.
They're still looking inside, Bob.
Still looking to get the ball inside.
They're not going to
get the outside shot, but they're not taking it.
They're not going to change their game plan now.
Okay, Vancourt. He's got the shot, but he don't want it. Brown all alone. He takes this one. A little bit too much off the back, though, and it goes. I don't know if he shot it that way, but...
Well, whether it was by design or not, it counts.
That's 2 points in the right column. Okay. Wells, 11-point lead. 6:50 to go. Brother brings it out. Wells picking up deep. Pouliot way outside. 4-2. That's a long way out for Keith Pouliot. Noble looks like they maybe try to get that lead back on defense.
As we said earlier, Bob, they are the top defensive team in the Southern York League, so they can play the D.
But they gave up 33 points in the first half. Outside, no good, nothing there. Saved by Wayne Brown into Vancourt. All right, he showed some good sense there that he didn't try to put it back up.
He saw he had nothing and started over again, brought it back out.
Nice play there by Rick Vancourt. Good inbound hustle there by Wayne Brown. Vancourt all alone to Buckland. I don't know what that shot will do to Buckland. He had an air ball there. Todd's got to take that, have his confidence. Inside to Herron. No good, though. Just a little bit too strong. Noble comes the other way. Looking to cut that lead down inside 9. Yes, brother. Cuts the lead to 7. Here comes Noble.
They look fired up, Bob.
Nice pass there. Ahead to Buckland. Inside. He's fouled, and he scores. Todd Buckland.
Big play for Wells. Big play.
That foul is on number 54. Chuck Hayden. Chuck Hayden, second foul. Todd Buckland just took the ball to him. Okay, looking for the three-pointer here to put Wells up by 10. Good spin on the ball, and it's good.
Well, they got a 10-point lead back, Bob.
That's what they want. They want to maintain that 10-point lead. Sure, they'd be pleased to go into that last one with 10. It's a long way to go, though. 5:22 to go. Wells up by 10. Pouliot outside again. He's no good on that one, though. All air. But a good rebound inside and a foul. And that foul, I believe, is on Jim Cry.
I'm sure that's a little further out than Coach Johnson wants Keith to shoot.
I'm sorry, that foul's on Dave Herron. That foul is Dave Herron's third foul. That's a bit of a key foul there for Dave. Okay, number 24, Keenan Lockhart. He's coming in, done an excellent job. He's got 4 points, but he's got 4 big points. He misses the first one, though. Wells looking for the rebound. No good. Dave Herring pulls it down. Brown ahead to, and he gets it back. Setting up, taking their time, making sure their passes. As the coach told him, don't throw the ball away. Don't be your own worst enemy. Inside of Vancourt. Get that shot, but he hasn't taken it yet. Looks like he wants to, though.
But he's showing good patience.
That's right.
That's a sign of a good coach team, Bob.
Well, they, the last 2 years they've been there, and they appear to have been a good ball coach team.
And he knows what it's about.
They've been in plenty of pressure situations. Inside to Herron. Vancourt taking the air out of the ball. Vancourt outside. 4-2. That's the shot he's going to have to take. He takes that shot. He's going to open up that middle on that side.
They haven't taken too many from outside, but they've hit them.
Okay, Wells up by 12. 4 minutes to go here. Third quarter. Ken Lockhart outside for 2. Somebody we didn't expect to hear much from tonight, but he's doing an excellent job. Ken Lockhart. There when they needed him. Noble plays a trap, but Wayne Brown gets out of it. Tim Cry comes out to help. Vancor in the corner. He can have a little bit of confidence now as he made that first one. Wayne Brown. 10-point lead for the Wells Warriors. And that inside is opening up a little more, Ron. A little more. You see the guards coming out. They don't want to take that air out of the ball. They're looking for the steal. Dave Herron.
They know they can't let Wells chew off 2 or 3 minutes every time they come down the court.
That's right. It's tough to get back in the contest that way. Showing patience. That's what Andy wants. Be patient. No foul on the call, but Vancor gets his own rebound. Excellent hustle by Rick Vancor. And the Wells fans love it. Vancor
perfect
got it by Pouya.
This is amazing, Bob. This is very unusual in high school basketball.
Looks like they're picking a man-to-man. It's thrown away there by Rick Vancor. Ken Lockhart, foul by Rick Vancor. Okay, 10-point lead for the Wells Warriors. They put Lockhart at the line. Right now, they couldn't put a better man at the line because he missed his first 2 there.
Got another substitution, Bob. Tommy Eldridge is back into the ball.
Okay, but he makes that one. Tommy Eldridge in the contest.
Chuck Hayden sits down.
Number 42. Chuck Hayden with 3 fouls. And he makes them both. So Kenny Lockhart comes back. 2 big points there. Cuts the lead 2-8. Almost stolen there by Lockhart. Well, he's got to be careful. They can't allow him to come back without taking a shot or doing anything either. Have to be careful. Like that right there. Steal. Almost a steal. Gets it out to Buckland, though. Got to be careful they don't get themselves trapped in that type of situation, Ron.
This is a defense that Noble can play, Bob.
Well, they've got the men to do it. They've got the long arms. The Pouillards, the Kennys. That Eldridge boy that's in there now. Long arms.
They're pushing Wells so far out that they just cannot, they can't start their offense.
They're doing just passing around, taking that air out. 22. They'd like him to go into man-to-man is what they'd like.
I think they'll be happy to take the last shot of this quarter.
Inside of Buckland, he's got room on 2. Good patience there and a good bounce pass by Rick Vancor.
Well, as soon as I say that, Bob, they take a shot within 2 seconds.
Well, what they're doing is they're waiting. They want Noble to make the commitments and get those backdoor shots in that.
That's right. They had the shot.
Pouillard outside. No good. And there's where the lack of patience is. They're trying to get back quick. He's Pouillard. And I'm not sure that Holly Johnson could be too pleased with that shot, Ron.
I don't see where he could be. They've got to get the ball inside. Pouillard has no... He should not be taking that shot from out there.
He's a good outside shooter, but he's just as important on that board. And we got a foul outside. Ken Lockhart. On Wayne Brown.
If anybody should be taking that shot, it's Johnny Carolta from the outside.
Right now, Wells is playing with poise. Okay.
Offensively, Noble is they're still shook up. Defensively, they're playing a lot better. But you got to put points on the board also. This is one thing I said before the game that Harley Johnson said he's not satisfied with his offense.
And 32 points here with almost 3 quarters gone. He can't be. Okay, Marty Nyok's in the ball game for Tom Eldridge. Wells, 10-point lead here. Just what they've wanted to do, maintain that 10-point lead going into the last quarter. They've done their job, 40 seconds, and I'm sure they're looking to take that last shot. Noble picking up all over court, though. Look, the man-to-man is what they're playing, Ron.
There it is.
Inside the Pouillard. All right. Jim Pry. And Pouillard just couldn't go after the block on that one, Ron.
No way. There was 2 two guys under there with Keith all alone to cover him. He just could not cover them both.
Excellent offensive play there by Todd Buckland and Jim Cry. Outside, Ken Lockhart. No good. Wells, 12-point lead. 8 seconds to go. Wayne Brown. All alone.
Again.
Jim Cry. No good, though. Oh, Jim Cry blows the bunny. Jim Cry's going to see that shot all night long.
Yes and no, Bob. If they win the game, he'll forget about it.
You're right.
If they lose the game by 1 or 2 points, he'll remember it.
Okay.
But that's the only thing Jim Cry has done wrong tonight.
You're absolutely right. Jim Cry's played one heck of a ball game. Okay, and a very important key right now, Art Villator, 3 fouls, played the third quarter. They maintain a lead, a 12-point lead. He can play the last quarter. Wells is going to be tough.
Wells is going to be tough now.
And they've proved that they can take the air out.
That's right. 12-point lead. They've proved that they can take the air out, as you said. So they know they can do it. Wells is in a good predicament right now because of one thing.
All right.
Okay, Bob, go ahead.
One thing I want to get right here, there. I wanted to catch that, the cheerleaders. The cheerleaders did a halftime routine for us last time, and you know what I did? I didn't even mention their names, and I went through all the work to go and get them. And tonight, I'm glad after that routine right there, I'm going to give their names. For the seniors, Tracy Bartholomew, Beth Norman. The juniors, Beth Pinkham, Jen Wilding, Tracy Manson, Shelley Welch, Tina Carpenter, Heather Tull, and Kim Gooden, and a freshman, Trish Wilson. And they're in the good spirits tonight.
Well, they sure are. They got good reason to be.
Okay, tap there, Jim Cry, but he gets it over the Lockhart. To Pouillotte. Crowther coming right down. What do we got? Pushing inside, Dave Herron. 4th foul on Dave Herron. Big foul. A little bit of a concern to Andy Dufour, and I believe we'll see a substitution coming in shortly to save him down the stretch.
Looks like the youngster Chip Straight looks to come in.
Chip's a... Okay, and he knows on that one, Villator let him drive the lane, no foul. Crowther, 4-2. That's the lead to 10. Wells, 10-point lead here. 4th quarter against the undefeated Noble Knights. Villator outside. Wells being patient, looking for those opportunities. Almost a steal there by Crowther. Wayne Brown drives the lane. There's nothing there, but Dave Herron! Oh! Little makeshift offense.
You talk about being in the right place at the right time.
You talk about a night for Wells Warriors. We're watching it. We got a substitution here. Chip Straight for Dave Herron. Dave Herron gets a standing ovation over here from his fans as he's played himself one heck of a ball game.
Excellent ball game.
He's done it all. Steals, good defense, hit the boards. He'll be real proud of himself, I'll tell you. Okay, Wells, 12-point lead, 7 minutes to go here, 4th quarter. Herron goes out with 9 big points here. Took a lot of pressure off Jim Cry inside, especially with Villator out there. Steal by Todd Buckland.
Yeah, that's
and
a
we
good
got an
call.
Offensive foul.
Yeah, it was a good call.
He's right.
Bob. He had the ball in his left hand and pushed off with his right.
You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Good foul. And the coach knows it too. He told him one thing. Cool it. Keep your head. It's the main thing in this contest. Wells keeps their head. They shouldn't let this lead slip away from him. Okay, Pouillotte. Over to Crowther.
Nice move
by Johnny. Nice move by Crowther. We got a foul on the play. That foul is on Chip Straight, who just come into the contest, number 12.
That's young Chip Straight. He's a 6'5" sophomore, Bob, and they say this kid shows a lot of potential.
Well, I've watched him in the JV contest, and he's on the lean side right now, but he puts on a few pounds, and
he will.
Definitely has a potential.
He will. They're excited.
Good ball player inside.
They're excited about him around here.
Okay, Crowther misses the first one. 46-34, 6:37 to go. 4th quarter. Wells Warriors up on top. Short again. And Wayne Brown, good hustle for the rebound. Ahead to Villator. He's alone, and he's fouled by number number 24, Ken Lockhart. And that's not a bad foul by Ken Lockhart.
No, not bad at all. He had to foul or give up 2. Now he's going to make him earn it.
Okay, and it's only 2 fouls. Or 3 fouls for the Noble Knights. One thing to keep in mind, Wells Royce have 5 fouls. Thus, the Noble Knights will be in the 1-on-1 situation. Something to keep in mind. Okay, Advilto misses the first one. He's got a replacement in there. It's Chris Allen, number 35. Advilto around the rim and in. Both big basket there. Every point's a big one for the Warriors now.
They're all big now.
Grover gets it over to Lockhart. He's not afraid to shoot. He doesn't get that one. He follows, though, Chris Allen. Good hustle by Chris Allen. In the corner to Kenny. He goes up. 4-2. Mike Kenny.
We haven't seen too much of that tonight, Bob.
Okay, ahead to Wayne Brown. 4-2. But wait a minute. We got a traveling, I believe. Yes.
That's what it is. The crowd don't like it, Bob.
Well, I'll tell you what.
The fans don't like it. The Noble fans love it.
He took a lot. He covered a lot of ground, but I'll tell you, we'd almost have to see this one again because he covered an awful lot of ground, but it was a tough one. Nevertheless, okay, 11-point lead. Well, still get that 11-point lead. 6 minutes to go. Warriors maintain their composure. Inside of Kinney, we got a foul, and that's on Jim Cry. Jim Cry looks up at the board. How many have I got? First foul of the contest for Jim Cry. Jim stayed pretty clean tonight. Jim can play plenty aggressive here in this final quarter.
Jim has been Mr. Everything tonight, Bob.
Yeah. Mike Kinney from the hip. Brings it back to 10. He's looking to cut it under 9. First time here. Almost a quarter that Wells or Noble cut the lead to 10. 9. They do. Okay. Jim Cry takes it out. Gets it ahead to Todd Buckland. He was pushing behind, but they didn't see it. They missed one that way.
Well, they got away with one there.
And there's a trap underneath. You don't see anything. Pouillard outside. Drives the basket. That's going to be good. 4-2. The Noble Knights.
Wells wants a timeout, Bob. They want a timeout.
Noble comes back.
They don't see the coach, Bob.
Okay, Wayne Brown gets it over half court. Noble.
Finally,
okay.
they see it.
All right. So, Noble making their run. Come back, 7 points, 47-40, 5:25 to go.
Okay, what Wells is doing now, Bob, before on the zone trap, they were dribbling through. Now they're trying the long pass twice in a row now. They've had either a turnover or whatever. They've lost the ball. They should go back to their regular way of trying to break the press.
That's right. They've got the ball handlers, and that's just what they're going to have to do, and I'm sure that's what the coach is telling them. Don't panic out there. You can only be your worst enemy right now. If you play with cool heads and the poise that they played with 3/4.
That's right. Okay. What you don't want to do now is give that Noble team life because they're too good a ball club. They can come back. There's plenty of time. 5 minutes and 25 seconds. They're only down 7.
Okay, we expect to see Wells, Noble. And the fans, you can hear them, the Noble fans, they're coming to life also. Been pretty quiet here thus far in this contest. You can look for Noble to try to steal the inbounds pass.
They're going to try everything now. They're going to let it all hang out right now, Bob, on the defensive end.
Okay, Todd Buckland. Got it by Allen. You're looking to inbound it.
Can't get it in.
Okay, we finally does Jim Cry just at 5 seconds. Okay, we see that Noble's picking up man-to-man. Oh, there's a foul. Keith Pouillard. There's no question on that call. He tried to get one away from Cry. And that's the 4th foul on Keith Pouillard. What does Holly do now? He pretty much has to go with his man. He's got to go with him to get back in the contest. It's going to be interesting to see what Wells decides to do. That's a 4th team foul for Noble Knights.
You know they're going to go to Cry.
inside the straight. Tried the shot, round and in, and they get the roll. Chip Straight on the inbound. Big basket by Chip Straight. Kenny stolen away there. Wayne Brown comes the other way.
They
Jim
should be
tries
looking
to
for
slow
Jim
it down.
Cry now.
Jim dribbles outside. He's done everything. He's the quarterback on this team.
Yeah, he's going to go down low now. They're going to be looking for him.
Looking to get against Pouliot. 5th foul. Almost stolen away. Bellator gets the ball. Hustle. We got a jump ball. Okay, we're going to have a jump ball.
Helter-skelter out there, Bob.
And, we've got to give the advantage to Wells on this one. Make him out on top as Chip Straight jumps up with Chris Allen. 6'5" against 5'9". What do we got? White ball, violation on 3-4.
Johnny Crowther was in the lane in the circle too early.
Well, they had to try to take advantage of the break he had. He figured that they're going to get the ball anyway. And we can see we got a substitution. Dave Herron coming back in the contest. 4:33 to go. Chip Straight getting a hand from Jim Cry and all his teammates as he did one heck of a job out there.
He didn't play much, but when he did play, he did well.
He did a real good job. And also another substitution as Herron comes back in. So does Chuck Hayden. The two big boys are back in there.
They're bringing the beef, both teams.
5 seconds. No, he gets it into Villator. 49-40. 9-point lead for the Wells Warriors. 4:28 to go here. The final quarter. Herron gets the ball over in the corner. Not going to force it inside, though. Herron inside. He's forced it a little bit. Couldn't get the ball, and it's stolen away by Chuck Hayden. Hayden comes out. Oh, and he's thrown away, almost. What do we got? Oh, no. Calls a foul on Todd Buckland. And that was one that could have very easily gone out of the way as John Crowther was out of control with the ball, but Buckland evidently didn't have the position. Crowther will be going to the line.
Well, this is what Wells doesn't want. They don't want to foul because when they do foul, it stops the clock.
That's right. They want that clock to run down. And we've noticed even in this final quarter, those 4 minutes have gone by awful slow. Hush over the crowd. Isn't good, though. And here's Jim Cry with the rebound.
John has not had one of his better shooting nights.
Okay, and they put the hands, as you were saying, into their best ball handler, Wayne Brown. He dribbles the ball up. Villator to the lane. Good! Art Villator.
That's a nice play by Mr. Villator.
Art's been quiet tonight, but those are 2 big points right there.
I think they smell it now, Bob.
51-40.
I think everybody smells it now.
Well, I don't think Wells wants to say, fans don't want to say too much. That's short. Pouliot gets his own rebound, though. He's good. Keith Pouliot. Good second effort there. Cuts the lead to 9. 3:31 to go here. Final quarter. Cry ahead to Villator. And it's good for 2. Good lead pass by Jim Cry.
Excellent pass.
Something any of you have watched the Celtics see Larry Bird do very good. No, John Crowther. It's a tremendous move coming back down the other way. 9-point lead, Wells Warriors. A little over 3 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Todd Buckland with the ball, and they want to take that air out right now.
He looks up at the clock, Bob. They know, 3 minutes from now.
Patience, patience, patience. Good passes. Be sure what you're doing. Warriors looking for the big upset.
Well, Coach Johnson for Noble said that this...
Cry all the way for 2. Keith Pouliot simply couldn't put the defensive move on him. Crowther outside. Put 2. John Crowther cuts it back to 9 again. 2:34 to go. Warriors on top. As you mentioned, here they go, putting it in the hands of the best ball handler, Ron. Something you mentioned. Dufour took that timeout.
That's when you
Buckland
want...
inside, he's fouled, and the basket is good. Todd Buckland.
That's what happens when you get the ball in your best ball handler's hands. He can see the open man.
That's right.
And he found him that time. 12-point lead now, Bob, for Wells. Shooting one.
It's off the rim, but it's fouled by, and we get a foul. Number 35, Chris Allen. They were Art Bellator and Allen hustling with the ball, and he pushed Bellator out of the way. Good hustle there by Art Bellator. And this is just what the Warriors need.
They can hang on. They can hang on for 2 minutes and 21 seconds. This is going to go a long ways in the remainder of the season.
Art Bellator, good. 12-point lead for the Warriors. Art Bellator looking to build it to the biggest lead here in the fourth quarter. Looking for lucky 13 on the 13th, and he does.
He got it.
And Friday the 13th looks like it's going to be a lucky one for the Wells Warriors. Pillsbury outside, to Pouillot from out, way out. No good, Jim Cryer with another rebound. And he's fouled from behind by Chuck Hayden. And I'll tell you something, I don't think I've seen anybody play any better contest, all-around contest than Jim Cryer played tonight.
He's done it all. Talk about a Larry Bird of high school.
That's right.
That's what he's looked like tonight.
You can see him bent over. He's tired. He's at the line. He's tired. The kid is given.
He's tired, but he's happy.
Yeah, you can get that energy. When he falls in that locker room there, that shower's going to feel so good tonight. I'll tell you, he's one tired boy, but he.
It's all worth it to him if you ask him.
Look at him take the time on the line. There's a key of there's a sign of a great ball player, and that he's not just looking to get this game over. He's thinking about that one shot, make this one shot. He's playing shot to shot.
One thing at a time.
That's right. That's right. That's a sign of a good power play, and he makes them both. And Wells goes up by a 15-point lead with 2 minutes to go here. And we have an offensive foul. Mike Kenny. Wayne Brown planted himself, and now it's just a matter of frustration on the Noble Knights as they can feel their undefeated season slipping away. But don't take anything away from the Noble Knights, because I'll tell you something, they ran into a real hot ball club.
They ran into a good ball club. Wells played a very good ball game. Noble did not have that great a ball game tonight.
That's right.
You might not have seen the real Noble, so don't.
Oh, there's no question about it. Oh, there's no question about it. I think perhaps the real Noble and the real Wells are somewhere in between the first and second contest that we've seen.
Right.
That they really are maybe just that little bit difference in who's better. It isn't the 15 or tonight maybe a 15-point.
Neither team is 15 points better than the other. As in the first game, Noble won big, and tonight, well, with a 15-point lead right now, you know, you can't really say Wells is 15 points better than Noble.
No way.
Both teams are fairly even. Wells is the team that's improved.
Oh,
definitely the team that's improved.
They've improved the most, but they had the most to improve it because they were the younger team.
Right.
Experience. They're coming together. They're beginning to gel. Okay, Wayne Brown misses the first one, but Wells up 15, minute 50 to go. Inside to Eldridge, 4-2. Good move by Tom Eldridge. He's fouled. And that's just about what Noble has to do. They have to put the Warriors at the foul line and hope they miss.
They have to stop that clock.
I know there's going to be a lot of disappointed Noble fans. Tonight's contest may very well have been the game to keep them from being undefeated, as they've played a lot of the tough clubs thus far this season, and they've done a good job against them. And they knew that coming into this contest, as you mentioned at the onset, Wells always plays Noble tough at Wells. Okay.
Well, Noble have not won here in 3 years.
And
it looks like 4.
So Wells keeps that streak alive. They're tough in their own gym. Todd Buckland dips and shoots for another. Todd Buckland comes out, and they're one happy team. And that can pull a team together so much with a big win like this.
Boy, he's happy.
When you go into the practices, outside Pillsbury, way outside. Rebound, Dave Herron. when you go into those practices now and you've won that big contest, you just want to work that much harder because you know what comes out of it.
Exactly. You know what it's like to win. You work hard in practice, Bob, but when you come out and you beat a team like Noble, it's all worth it.
That's right. It makes you understand why you work so hard.
And on the other hand, Noble's going to look at this and say, hey, we don't like to lose. It's the first time we lose. We don't like it. We may have to work a little harder.
Okay, I'll tell you something. While you mention that, I'm going to mention who Noble's playing in their next contest. They're playing York. It could be a game either way. York is a very fiery team, a team that we've seen that can put a lot of pressure on this team. If Noble isn't ready for York, they better be careful.
Better be careful.
Okay, and Noble York gave him a tough game the first time, but I'm not sure I'd want to be York playing Noble after tonight's contest either.
No, I think you're going to see a Noble team come out smoking. York is going to be able to compete with Noble in the backcourt.
That's right.
I really don't think they're going to be able to handle their front line.
Okay, big hand for Dave Herron, who comes down as Andy Dufour clears his bench. Something he was able to do most of last year, and no good. But Wells has a 16-point lead to go with 1:13 to go. Number 21, outside, Larry Dool, no good. Wells Warriors come up with a big contest. It evens their record at 4-4, but a very important ball game for them.
Big win for Wells.
There's a foul on the iron. And I'll tell you, we've got a special surprise for you tonight. We're going to have ourselves okay, Wayne Brown getting a big hand. We're going to have ourselves a little talk with the coach of the Wells Warriors after tonight's game, Andy Dufour. And I guess we couldn't have picked a better night to ask Andy to join us, as we're not going to hold him too long because I know he wants to be in there with the boys, but I'd like him to give a couple words to the fans out there and see what he has to say and how he feels about tonight's contest and about his boys. So we'll get a quick word from him, and then we'll come right back. We'll get the halftime, and then we'll call it a wrap. Okay, 64-50, 14-point lead for the Wells Warriors. 35 seconds to go here. Number 10, Troy Brown in the ball game. Darren Stutz from outside, no good. Rebound, number 10, Troy Brown. That's 24 in there. Everybody getting a piece of the action. I want to mention them all. Number 24, Dan Elliott, senior. No good. All right, good hustle by Rick Vancore. Gets the ball ahead for Darren Stutz. 4-2. Oh, no, they're going to take it away. Nice effort by Darren, but he can't be too displeased because then you see a smile on his face.
That's too bad for the kid, Bob.
That's right.
It was a nice play, but yes, he did travel.
That's right. Good hustle by Darren. We got the young boys in there right now. The kids that we're going to be looking for down the stretch at the end of the year. And the Wells Warriors, the final buzzer.
There it is.
And they're tickle pink, 64-50. Final score. The Wells Warriors, big upset tonight as they beat the undefeated, or previously undefeated, coming into this contest, the Noble Knights. And we're going to take just a short break. We're going to compile some stats, and we're going to meet you at center court. Welcome back to the Wells High School Gymnasium. The crowd is just about filtered out now, and the Wells Warriors come up with a big and important contest tonight. And the man to my left is going to be pretty tickled with the results of tonight's contest, Coach Andy Dufour. Andy, you got to feel pretty good about that win.
Oh, no question about it. This is a team that we really needed. Not only does it gives us a lot of points for the tournament standings, but it's a good win for us simply because. Geez, you beat the top team. They're 7-0 riding high. You can't do any wrong after that.
Okay, then, and I also wanted to say we mentioned the fact at the end of the contest, it's going to be a little bit easier to get those kids up during the practice and for the next contest when they know they can beat a team like Noble.
Oh, there's no question. I think this is not only a good win, but it's a confidence booster. These kids, if they play this way tonight, they're going to give a lot of people trouble.
Okay, Ron, you got something to ask the coach?
Yeah, congratulations first, Coach.
Thank you.
The last time you played Noble, you had a tough time. You lost by 14, 15. Is there one thing, or is there two things you did differently this time out against Noble?
Well, I think really the main thing which we did was we played with a lot more poise. In the first game, two guards up front took most of the shots, and we really didn't want to do that. We wanted to go right to our strengths, and our strength's a big kid inside, Jim Cry, and geez, he came through in the first half, and the first quarter, I think, was the key. We were up 21-15, and you can do a lot of things when you're ahead.
Okay, the next scheduled contest that we're going to cover is the Wells Kennebunk contest next Friday night, and I know the coach is he's going to have a little bit of time to enjoy this and savor this win. But Kennebunk's a tough contest. They always do. They beat you down here last year. You're going to be able to get the kids up for that ball game?
Oh, I think there's no question. Last year we split with them, and Kennebunk's never been beaten on this floor, and I think it's probably about time that they had a run. And I'm not going to predict the game, but if we play this way tonight, Kennebunk better come to play.
Okay, we want to thank the coach, Andy Dufour, and we want to congratulate him. And we're going to get to a final compile of stats here. But first of all, thanks a lot, Coach, and we'll see you in the next ball game.
We'll be here.
Oh, we'll be here. Okay, Ron, you got the final stats for us, and how about running them down?
Okay, first for Noble, Keith Pulliot, he was held at 12 points tonight, Bob, and that's I believe, 8 points under his average. Mike Kenny had 9. Chuck Hayden did not score. 15 for Johnny Crotha. 2 for Chris Allen. 2 for Marty Nokus. Kenny Lockhart got 8, Tommy Eldridge with 2, and Larry Dool did not score. That was a total of 50 points. And for the Wells Warriors, Jim Cry, 23 points, a ton of rebounds. Awesome defense. He just done it all tonight, Bob. Super game for Jimmy Cry. Art Villator, 10 points. Dave Herron, 9. Todd Buckland with 11. Wayne Brown scored 7, and Rick Van Coor with 2. And Chip Strait, 2 points, for a total of 64.
Okay, excellent ball game for the Wells Warriors. We enjoyed bringing you this contest. So with a final score of 64-50, I'm Bob Gould along with Ron Lemoyne. We thank you for joining us, and be sure to stay tuned for our next regularly scheduled contest, when we'll be doing the Wells Kennebunk contest a week from today.